Mark, Happy Hero must be a horse that's always going to hold a special place in your heart.
Certainly will. First Hong Kong winner. And he was pretty dominant too, so goes to Happy Valley again, scene of the crime. Step up in distance should suit.
He came to you with not a lot of form on the board. Going into the race, did you consider yourself a decent enough chance that he would be your first winner?
Oh look, I gave him a chance. I was a bit disappointed when he drew poorly and we had to ride him back to last. But he'd shown enough in his work and his trials. Lyle was fairly confident, and me still getting a grasp on how it all works here. I was a little bit hesitant, but he went in there in good order, and he fronts up again tomorrow night, same sort of shape.
He's come from a long way back at the 600, and that's not easy to do at the Valley.
No, not at all. So, look, everything he did indicates the step up to 1800 is going to suit. From a better draw, hopefully he can just take up a midfield position. And if Lyle's able to just sort of get him into the clear any time from the 600 home, I'm sure he'll be in the finish.
His work's been good since?
Yeah, very good. Lyle came and gave me his final gallop on Saturday morning. He's held his condition really well. So, no, he's going in there in excellent shape.
And on yourself, it's continued on since then, a winning double here at Sha Tin last Wednesday night, so congratulations.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of momentum now. It's getting a few more horses to the races. Even this morning we've just got a few of the newer horses trialling now, so it'll be a nice build up towards Christmas, and then hopefully a strong second half of the season.
Karis, he can't have done much more for you with one ride, one win on Heroic Master.
Yeah, it was a nice pickup ride. I thought he put a good effort last time to have a nice win.
Seemed to do it easily at the end. Did it feel as good as it looked?
Yeah, he had a nice trip in the race. He had everything smooth, and in the race, when I put pressure on him, he responded all the way through a line. So I think towards the end, he still had sort of a bit of petrol in the tank.
Which is probably important, isn't it, with the extra weight this week and a very similar field?
Yeah, of course, he's going to have to carry a bit of weight this week, but I think he's okay. He's going to be okay to carry the weight. Like you said, it's similar field as last time. So the draw, of course, it's a small field, so we are drawn on the outside, but he's got the natural speed. There's a few horses that might put the speed on, so I think he'll have a similar run as last time, and let's hope he can give us his best.
He must be happy that Frankie's left him at 1,000, because he does struggle if he goes to the 1,200 a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Frankie's doing his head a bit with his horse. He was like, he's very confused where he's going to go with him, 12 or 1,000, and he said he's been running really well over 1,000, and he goes over 12. He doesn't really put the same run as he's done over 1,000. So, but I think the trick maybe it is 1,000 where, he gets that fast pace and then he can really let down in the straight. So, he's doing well over 1,000. So let's keep him over that, and let's hope he can do well again on Wednesday.
You said about fast pace. You must have been happy to see Super Axim right down the bottom of the field.
Yeah, of course. He's drawn on the inside, so they're going to have to make him work a bit to get there. But of course, like I said, there's two horses. I think there's another horse with the apprentice on. That look like they have a bit of speed, so speed should be on over the 1,000 metre,
Brenton, you ride Act of Faith again this week. He went very close last time, didn't he?
Yeah, he ran well. I was a little bit disappointed with him first time out, so we just took it to a bit of fitness and maybe lost a fraction of interest, but I was a bit more positive with him the other night, and he reacted really well. He travelled strongly through the run and presented there to win the race, and was just probably outgunned a little bit late, but I think he can take plenty of confidence out of that, and he's drawn okay again tomorrow night.
Seems to be a victim of his own consistency, doesn't he? With 135 pounds again this week for the placing.
Exactly. So he's one of those horses. He's only won the one, but he's been around the mark several times, and they do tend to pay for their consistency. But it'd be nice to get another win with him, and hopefully you can get that there on Wednesday night. Would
you like to get handy and maybe follow a horse like Hero Star if you can?
I think so. Look, I think he reacts being positive in the run. So I think we'll ride him accordingly, and if he can lob somewhere third, fourth behind the speed like the other night, I think it'll work into his best interest for sure.
You must be loving the last few weeks here in Hong Kong, a Group 2 win and a couple of winners pretty regularly since then too.
It's been good. Had a winner the last few meetings, so everything's ticking over well. The rides have improved, and probably everyone's starting to settle in and starting to ride for some trainers that I haven't ridden for previously. So hopefully we can make most of it and keep the ball rolling.
And you're getting on really well with John Size, amazing teens, an all-weather horse going so close on the turf on Sunday.
Yeah, he ran really well, so we just rode him quiet there and he reacted well. So John's team's starting to light right up, and very thankful for not only his support, but a lot of trainers are starting to give me good support. But John's been one from word go, and we can see what we can hopefully do over the next few weeks.
We have to talk about your winner on Sunday, Mr. Valiant. You must look back at that ride and be pretty proud of how it panned out.
Well, it's probably about a 1% chance of happening again in the next couple of weeks. Doesn't usually work out like that. You know, barrier 12 or 12 at the 1,000 around the valley, and you end up full back the fence following the one you wanted to follow. So worked out really well. Look, he was at a mark where I thought he could be run really well if he drew a gate. So my confidence was dented a little bit where he drew there, but I knew I had the right horse, and canter in the gates, he gave me an amazing feel, and obviously the money was there for him. So he won like a horse that could probably win again.
Alfie back aboard Sugar this week. He's been a horse that's been very good to you, hasn't he?
Yes, he's one of my favourites, and he's in great form at the moment.
Big run last time. You didn't ride him, but he sat wide and he was still right there at the end. He must be a very tough horse.
Yes, but because unfortunately last time was no pace in the race, I think he done the right decision to get him rolling. But there was a tough run.
What about the pace in the race this weekend from barrier number 7?
I think one of Angus' horse he will go, and hopefully the pace is not too slow for him. I'm hoping some pace going on, so he can slot in 3 back, 1 off somewhere. Will be perfect for him.
You've been riding him track work. Has his work been good?
Brilliant. Yeah, he's in great form at the moment.